Purple Michael here, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Now today we're going to be doing part 2 of the arcade. Now if you see part 1, welcome to part 2. Now if you finished your outdoor wars, you have to build a door because so you could go in. And you have to decorate your stuff with torches or anything you want that glows. And you should always also add a floor. Now first, we're going to be doing a little fence game with a person or anyone you like. So you should first get a fence, any type of fence you want, because this is your arcade, so you should build it however you want. Now I'm going to be using this jungle fence. Now you first start with building a fence here, but not the whole way, like this. Now after you finish, you should add a little fence gate, but it's going to be the same one. So I used the jungle fence, so you have to use the same thing, like a jungle fence gate. Now, when you finish, you should always add a person to always come. So you should use a villager egg, or you could just use anyone you like. So you don't really need a villager egg, and you might need to add something like a chest where you pay, and then it might then you have to open it. So you need a chest or something. Okay. Now, after you finished adding your chest, which I'm having troubles putting in. Okay, the person's gonna tell you how much you need, and then after you finish, you come into the arcade. After you finish, we might add a little downstairs to make the actual arcade. So you need any type of stairs. For me, I'm going to be using the pupa stairs. So you gotta build this the best you can. This is an arcade. Also, hit that this video and subscribe. So now, after you can make it how deep you want, and then you start chopping down these walls. Now it's a better idea to make this creative, because you might need a stone pickaxe to do all this. It might be a bit hard. But yeah, it's always better when it's creative. Creative, you always have the right tools. Now, after you finish, with your walls, we're gonna start with the actual arcade. Wait. Now, you gotta start adding your stairs. So, after you finish your stairs, with your stairs, it's always a good idea to add a little fence gate or something, just to make it look fancy. So you could always go in and go out. And you always gotta mark stuff. Before you do anything, you should always fix stuff. So the thing can work. like this. Now, you don't really have to use the same block. I sometimes just go with the random block, like if I'm in like a hurry or something. And remember, this is your arcade. Build it however you want. You don't have to use everything I use. You could create your own roof, use your own roof, use your own walls, and your own floors, and everything else, like your own fence gates. Now, here's the stairs, and arcade always needs to be big, so like people can fit in it. No one would like an arcade with no one to fit. Like, it would just be so small, and no one would even fit. But yeah, please write in the comments if you like this arcade or if you want more stuff or like you want any other stuff with this. Now after you finish this, oh my god, this will take forever. I'm gonna start with like this big. There, this is big enough. Now I should always add like a little floor under. If you don't like, if it's not big enough, there's nothing to like worry about. You can always chop the floors and then you need like, but you need another staircase. And remember, this is also better in creative mode. You don't need survival, it's always creative. Creative is the best way to do this, because then you need to get all your ingredients. And no one would like to take a long time. You would just like to just get building. Now, after you finish your arcade like walls underneath, we're now going to build walls. Now if you want to build the walls, you got to use like any block you want. So now I might go with like a purple wall because I heart purple. Purple is my most favorite color, and second I'll go with blue. So the flooring I'll add a dark blue. Always use like any color. Now before we add these, you're also going to need torch. Or you might need like a lantern so you could see, because we're starting with the this is awesome. I am really proud of myself. And whoever's watching this video, you are amazing. Now, to build these walls, you actually need to chop one bit of the walls. So always like, it's better when you do this like, it's your stuff. Like, it's always better with you here. Now, I've chopped the first layer. Now I'm going to be adding the purple concrete. And also, when you do this creative mode, you can also fly if you need to like reach high objects. So here's the first wall done. Now it's time to do all of these walls. Now remember to hit that subscribe button and press that bell so you don't miss on any of our new videos. This looks pretty cool. I really like my arcade. Look at this. You can do it however you want. It's amazing. I can tell. Now the third wall. Now if you get to the stairs, there's no need to chop them all because I don't think you don't really need the things, or you could just chop these off like this, and then add like a purple copray or whatever color your walls are. Oh my god. Now, these walls are really beautiful. I really like purple. Purple's my favorite color. Please write in the comments what your favorite color is, because I like really want to know. But I mostly think that blue is the most like popular color. And then yeah. Now, after you finish all your walls, this is going to take a while. Okay, don't worry, I'm nearly done. Okay, now, when you finish your walls, it's now time to build the floors. Now, this won't really take as long because I like purple and blue, but I'm definitely with purple as my first. These, I like, my number 1 color is purple, my number 2 is blue, and my number 3 is actually red. So, you should do this. Please write in the comments what you think about this arcade, because what I think it's like really awesome, and you have to build it. It's really good. And don't worry if you get stone stuff, you can always cover it with your blocks. Oh my god. Get ready for part 3 after I finish this flooring. You should start building your walls and floors before I move on to part 3, where we get into the arcade and we do the like arcade booths and other stuff. Now, this is the end of the video. Remember to like and hit that subscribe button so I can make more videos. See you later. Bye.